What was your hobby?
Hunting and fishing.
Okay.
I also tied my own trout flies. You know what trout flies are? Trout flies are?
Um,
Yeah, they're little artificial flies. You trout fish with them. You cast them with a fly rod. That was my hobby. I like to hunt and I like to fish. And I played softball too. But it's all we did as a kid was fish. We had Duck Creek River going by us, and there was a lot of perch in it. We used to fish all the time. In fact, we used to have fish fries for the neighborhood. We used to go out and have a party planned before you had the fish because there was nothing to catch a mess of fish. Well, it was a two-story brick building, 2 grades in each room. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh, and eighth. And this looked nothing like this. It was almost bare. We had no computers. We had nothing. Had a blackboard. We used to write on the blackboard, and then at night you had to go and she would choose kids to go and clean the blackboard off. That was your job. You had to sweep the classroom out. And oh yes, we had inkwells. Kids don't know what inkwells are? Well, it had desks, something like you, they're older than that. There's a little hole in there, you put your ink bottle in there. And here, oh, it was down here. And here is what we used to write with. I'll pass this one around. It had different points on it for how thick you wanted your writing. And this one here, it used to fill up on your inkwell. But right here, you push this down, and it'll suck up the ink. But some kids, here, I'll pass this one around too. Pass them around, they look at them. But some guys used to get behind a gal that had ponytails. And guess what they used to do with the ponytail?
what? Drawing it with ink?
No.
Yep, they dip it into the inkwell. And then the teacher, you really would get it. Them days the teacher could hit you. You laid your hand out and she'd get a ruler and she'd whack you over the hands with your ruler. Near your head on the table, your desk for quite a while. Yes?
Do you like this area back then or better now?
Oh, it's a lot better now. You have more things to do. You didn't have too much to do when I was growing up. There was depression. You all know what depression is, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And depression just got done and World War II started. And everything was rationed and even everything you eat was rationed. Here's some ration stamps I brought along with. You just take a look at them. Give you an idea what ration stamps are. And every time you buy something, you had to give them a ration. Take them and just pass them around.
Like sugar.
Sugar, coffee,
and gas.
gas.
Yeah.
Yours-
Each family was allotted so much depending on the size of the family. There were so many stamps.
You had no gas. You had three, I think A, B, and C license. And A license didn't get much gas. You didn't have much. You get to work. That was about it.
Did you have clocks when you were a kid?
Oh yeah, we had clocks, wind-up ones. Had to wind them up and
How did you celebrate Christmas back then?
well, the same way you did now. We had a Christmas tree. Lights on. We had, when one light went out, they all went out. So you had to keep on searching for lights. But we didn't have many presents as you do now. But the Depression and the war, they didn't make two toys too much. Everything went, all the metal went into the boys in service. But we celebrated Christmas. Grandma had a great big turkey with some of her brothers and sisters over, and we had quite a few people at the meal. It was real good. She was a good cook, Grandma. Oh yeah, he had all kinds of stories. The inner sanctum. We used to call that squeaking door. They opened up with a squeaking door. It was mysteries. He had a lot of Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, and Cowboys were on the radio. That's all you had to listen to it. At that time, I enjoyed it. That's all you had. You sat around the kitchen table and everybody listened to the radio.
About how old were
that was before my time.
Or what type of cars did they have?
Oh, they had Chevrolets, Buicks, Fords, almost the same brands they had now except the foreign ones. They didn't look anything. There's a picture of one in the station there. My grandfather had an open seated one. My dad had one with a rumble seat. You know what a rumble seat is?
No.
That was just a two front, sat in the front and the back end open. You sat in the back end on the outside the car, and a rumble seat. You had that for. I just can remember the rumble seat.